You're in dental school right now, worried about memorizing the Krebs cycle, your next practical, not thinking about practice ownership. And this is Paul, Dr. Nacho Goodman, here to share with you what dental students and new dentists need to know now about practice ownership, why it is so important to start paying attention early, to start making a plan to buy a practice, be an associate, buy into a practice while you're in dental school. The real world of dentistry comes at you very fast. And most of the time, dental schools are not preparing you to develop the skills you need to succeed in the real world of dentistry. Maybe you learn about dribbling, but no one teaches you about shooting or passing or getting along with your team. So in this video, I'm going to give you 7 tips, 7 reasons why dental students and new dentists need to know about owning a practice now. Before I start with those tips, I want to share with you that Dentist Job Connect is sponsoring 5 amazing dental students to come to our patient-centered and profitability Dental Nachos CE conference this fall to enter to win one of these life-changing experiences. To be in the room with practice owners, associates, key resources, and sponsors, learning about how to be a successful practice owner. Just text Liberty to 215-798-9897. Text Liberty to 215-798-9897. And if you would like a free video series on how to meet the people who will help you buy a practice, text how to 215-798-9897. You're going to hear from a dental-focused accountant, a dental-focused attorney, how to work with brokers, how to understand the numbers inside of your dental practice. So the number one most important thing to realize is that people skills are more important than profit skills. So too often dentists overvalue the profit skills, the procedure skills, but start learning your people skills now. Books, podcasts, Toastmasters, knowing people skills, how to communicate with people, everyone in your office, your team, your patients, is key to being successful. Next tip. Patient-centered productive procedures are the main ingredient to happiness. As a general dentist, our dental office helps patients with all types of problems. But the way we grow, the way we help patients, the way we help our team is to focus our energy on patient-centered first, always patient-centered first, but also profitable procedures. That may be dental implants, that may be clear aligners, that may be cosmetic dentistry, that may be sleep apnea. But dental students and new dentists, start thinking now, where do you want your focus to be? Do you want to become a cosmetic dentist so you can do smile enhancements? Awesome, focus on that. Do you want to start placing implants? Do you want to start learning sleep apnea? But the bread and butter, what I call kale and quinoa dentistry, the basic fillings, while they are important, are not going to be able to grow your practice in the way you want it to grow. Also, in my entire career, no one has said, thanks so much, Dr. Paul. This class 2 on number 18 has changed my life. Never happened. But with implant overdentures, it has. Implant cases, it has. Cosmetic dentistry, it has. So patient-centered productive procedures are the main ingredients to happiness. Number 3, one of the most important, buying the wrong practice is worse than buying no practice at all. Buying the wrong practice is worse than buying no practice at all, because you cannot return a practice for spite. That's a Seinfeld joke. So if you buy a practice that is not a good fit for you, it can be disastrous. So start learning now. How big of a practice do you want? What are the procedures? Where is it? How many operatories? Start thinking about that, because if you buy a practice out of desperation later because you don't like your job, you're not happy with the way things are going at your associateship, you're going to be desperate, and desperation causes disaster. So make sure you know how to look for the right practice, what practice profile you want, and start awareing and preparing yourself now. One of the most important tips in dentistry and in life is to invest as much in your communication skills as you do in your clinical skills. Paul Homley, one of my idols, wrote a great book, Nothing Matters Until Patients Say Yes, or Isn't It Wonderful When Patients Say Yes? So getting people on board with your idea, whether that's to place an implant, whether that's to set up the operatory properly, whether that's to ask patients to pay when they come in, invest in your communication skills. They are so important. Clinical skills, also important. But if you overdevelop clinical skills and do not get communication skills to go along with it, you're going to be miserable. Why? Because people aren't going to be listening to you. People aren't going to be doing the thing that you want them to do. So you may be able to make a crown with the greatest emergence profile the world has ever seen, and no one is going to want it if you do not enhance your communication skills. Number 5, when you step on that scale, numbers don't lie. When you look at a P&L, numbers don't lie. Start familiarizing yourself with how to read a P&L as soon as possible, way before you become a practice owner. I wish I did that earlier. What percentage should go into marketing? What percentage for your team wages? What percentage for rent? What percentage for lab? Learn how numbers work like a MyFitnessPal of your dental practice. If you would like to read a P&L or learn how to read a P&L totally for free, we put an entire video together with an accountant who will run through a practice P&L. Just text numbers to 215-798-9897. Text numbers to 215-798-9897, and we will teach you how to read a P&L totally for free. So 2 more tips that I have for you here. What's the deal with DSOs buying the best practices? So you can get upset, you can get frustrated, but it will not change the reality of what's happening in the dental industry. And DSOs are buying the best practices. Oftentimes, the best practices do not make it to the open market for private practice buyers to see. This is something that's worthy of an entire show. But what I want to share with you as a dental student and a new dentist is make connections early in your career, because who will not sell to a DSO? Practice owners who do not want to work for 3 years after they sell their practice. So there are plenty of amazing private practice owners that would love to sell to a private practice dentist, but be aware that the number of practices available to buy for dental students and new dentists is going to decrease. It's decreasing every year because DSOs are oftentimes having first look at the best practices. DSOs are not evil like Skeletor. They're not the best thing ever like those long receipts at CVS. They are just a thing that's part of our dental profession and industry that we all need to be aware of to learn how to navigate our success, treatment plan our own happiness. But DSOs are getting first look at the best practices. So if you are a D1, D2, D3, D4 new dentist, this is happening more and more. So be aware, be prepared, develop connections early in your career. And the most important thing is, just like basketball, is to build your team of advisors ASAP. Dental focused accountant, dental focused attorney, consultant, financial planner. There are so many people you need on your team to help you be successful with the biggest decision of your career: buying a dental practice. You do not have to hire them now. You do not have to pay them now. You just need to know who they are. Do a free consult call. Look at their website. Listen to one of their podcasts. You can get so much information for free now through podcasts, through videos, through Dentist Job Connect, through dental nachos that we're giving out here. So make sure you know who's going to be on this basketball team. How are you going to hire them? What do they do? What does each role does one play? Is your accountant going to help you negotiate your lease? Probably not. Is your dental focused attorney going to tell you exactly what's on the P&L? Most definitely not. Is your buyer coach going to figure out how many tenant improvement allowance you're going to get? No, you need a special leasing specialist for that. Buying a dental practice is so complicated. Develop your team now. If you would like to meet a team of key resources and sponsors that we know, get examples of who you're going to work for. Learn how to do a free consult call with them. Figure out if you might need a dental focused attorney right now to sign your associate contract. Please do not sign an associate contract without having a dental focused attorney review it. That causes an enormous amount of problems for new dentists in the space. Do not be dentist cheap on big life decisions. Hire a dental focused attorney to review your associate contract. So I want to share with you, I hope you found this valuable. Please feel to drop some comments. Reach out to me through this text number. And if you would like to get a free video series, text how to 215-798-9897. It will teach you how to buy a practice with success, not stress. It's totally free. Easy videos to watch while you're at the gym, at the pool, on the beach, waxing up teeth. Put effort, put attention into making one of the biggest decisions of your career before you need to make one of the biggest decisions of your career.